Morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Bushcraft Outback. Today I'm down at Claytor Lake, Virginia, bear country, and we're staying in a campground. And the only problem with this campground is you can't have a fire, an open fire in here until 4 o'clock. I guess it's one of the restrictions. So luckily, I brought my little wood stove with me, and we're going to fire it up. I've got a little Vaseline, and we're going to see if we can get this thing lit up. Oop. A little hard to do with one hand, but we're going to try. I'm doing this free-handed. So let's see. That Vaseline soaked in, or the cotton ball, I'm sorry, soaked in petroleum jelly should give me a few minutes of burn time. And I'm going to take some of the sticks that God provided for us, load this thing up, and oh yes, I'm so glad I brought this stove. Otherwise, we'd be sitting out here enjoying our morning coffee with, chilly. And that's not a bad temperature this morning. It's really not. And so we're going to load this thing up, and just like that, and let this thing burn a little bit, get it cooking while it's in there making coffee. So yeah, a little bit of bushcraft with our camping, and I think it's going to be good. But at the moment, I'm going to take a little trail walk down through here, and I'll take you on a trail walk as well, so you can kind of get a flavor of what it's like down here, and maybe we'll see the sunrise. Stay tuned. All right, let's take a little trail walk here. Let you see this beautiful, one of the beautiful trails that are here at Claytor Lake. And here's some woodpeckers. They're going off. I know sometimes in my videos, there goes one. You might think I'm whispering or my audio is bad. Sometimes I'm in a campground and I have to keep my voice down as not to bother my neighbors. So I mic'd up a little bit for this walk. So hopefully the audio is a little bit better. And I'm going to take you to some place that I came yesterday. And we'll see what we can see. But I hope you guys like these not too edited videos. Sometimes they're a bit raw, a bit rough, but I don't have a lot of sophisticated equipment, and I kind of like it that way. I came out here last night, and there's a lot of big pines in here, poplars too. But I came out here last night, and I harvested some sap off of a pine tree, and I made a hillbilly candle. And I'll show you that a little bit later at the end of this video, and how easy it is to do. As you can see, the sun rise is starting to happen over these mountains. And oh yeah, here's that tree. And yesterday I came out and I collected some of this sap that's on this tree, and I put it in a cup, and I took it with me and took it back to camp. And it didn't take me very long to do what I'm going to show you later in this video. don't know if you can see that sunrise just coming over the mountains. It's a beautiful place. And there is bear warnings all over here telling you to be careful. And, oh yeah, that's beautiful right there. And the lake is just beyond that. Actually, the lake goes all the way around us. All the way around. And these trails are like that all over the place. It's just a beautiful campground. And this time of the morning, there's not too much foot traffic on it. There's another secondary trail that goes out through there. And yeah, you can bike, you can hike, just go on a nature walk. And seen that little black clump right there. Thought it was a bear. I think they got us a little bit panicked down here. But later on this trip, we're going spend a couple of days here, and then we're going down to Tennessee. Oh yeah, there's a nice view of the lake there. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like these, travel videos and stuff, let me know. And I'll try to do them. I'm down with the wife, and we had a big group of us camping this time. We're just gonna have a good time. So yeah, very, very nice. Very quiet. I go out on these excursions, and I'm always looking for new resources and things, and I think you'll get a kick out of this Hillbilly candle and probably want to go out and try to make one. I'll show you that at the end of the video. So for now, I'm just going to keep enjoying my hike, and I'll check back with you later. Saw this stump. Bear shavings? I don't know. Maybe looking for insects. Okay, my Hillbilly candle. I told you if you waited to the end of the video, I'd show you how I did this. Now, I took a piece of wood. I'm gonna first show you how it works. I took a piece of wood. I'll show you how to baton that in a second. And then I filled it full of pine sap from a pine that was just weeping at the bottom. I did on my hike this morning. And then created a little pocket, filled it full of sap, and rewrapped it with some jute string, and kind of a cheap candle. And the cool thing about it is you can let this thing burn. Wind's blowing out here now. I knew it'd be hard, but once it burns, you can let it go out, blow it out. It'll just keep burning until all that sap is consumed. And but even in the wind, it's dancing around. But you get the idea. And all I did was I took a small piece of wood, about 6 inches long, and I quartered this as even as I could. And then you're going to put the halves back together again. Fun to make. And then after I quartered them, you want to take off just a little bit of wood on one end. And all it's going to do is create a pocket so that when you put these back together again, you got a place to put your sap in. And you can make these as big as you want, depending on your sap. Now, you don't want to go all the way down. You just want to take the top part off. And you put the halves back together. It creates a small pocket, as you can see in the top. And just enough to hold your sap. And then you wrap it in jute string. And you got yourself a hillbilly candle. As I put them back together, it creates a nice little pocket right in the middle. You fill that full of your sap, use a piece of that jute string to put down in there and light it up, and you got yourself a nice hillbilly candle. It smells like pine. It's because it is pine. Awesome. Fun craft to do when you're out. So until the next video, get out there and make some crafts and keep God first. Yeah, fun stuff. Take that back to camp. We'll enjoy that tonight.